Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we have 3 comic book reviews for you that are so extreme, it's gonna blow your hair off, dude.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, we had a lot of Mountain Dew before we tasted the show.
We tasted
Comic Book Club, taste the show.
Ugh.
3
Lick
comic
your
books for
screen.
you. Oh, please don't. Well, you can clean it first, I guess. Yeah.
No, don't clean it.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about the comics.
Wolverine, the best there is, number 1. Brightest Day, number 15. And Heroes for Hire, number 1. So let's kick it off with Wolverine, the best there is, number 1. This is by Charlie Houston and Juan Jose Rip.
I was excited about this because he also
like
did the
anything
art
with Wolverine in it.
Well, yes, that, but also he did the art for Black Summer, and I love that series.
Right.
This starts off with Wolverine naked in a cage. Not that big of a fan of that start.
Yeah, because he's naked.
Well, it's just not how I like to see my favorite.
Is that because
character.
you spent all that time in that cage?
Yeah.
That time you went to the zoo, they were like, "Oh, there's a monkey."
Big,
Escaped.
big
You
switch.
promised
put him in the
we'd
cage.
never talk about that again.
Oh man, this is awkward. What did you
Let's
think
never
of
talk about this comic again.
Yeah.
Is what I would say. This is, it's sort of, it doesn't seem like it's Wolverine. It's like a real sort of screw around.
Yeah, he likes to cut hair with his claws.
It's like a Tijuana
Edward
Bible.
scissored hands of the...
I thought that was kind of funny that Wolverine gives the haircuts to the ladies. But the rest of the issue was just like, yeah, what if this guy was a jerk and like stabbed and...
I like Charlie Houston. I like Juan Jose Rip. I think it's definitely worth picking up for the art alone because there are some crazy visuals in this
Yeah.
issue. In terms of story, it is all over the place right now, and it's very hard for me to get a handle on it. It does seem to come together a little bit at the end, so I'm curious to see if it works a little better in the next issue.
Yeah, I didn't mind the end, and I didn't mind like some of the ideas, like the villain that I think they're setting up. They pull out the sandpit. I thought it was a cool idea, and well done right there. But it's just so all over the place, and Wolverine just doesn't seem like Wolverine. A tuxedo T-shirt? Come on. Who this guy?
That or the bikini one.
He hasn't waxed. Whoops, there's the joke.
All right, let's move on and talk about Brightest Day, number 15. As usual, it's Brightest Day in the DC universe.
Yeah, it's just a bright, sunny
day. For most
day.
of this issue, we get a follow-up on what happened last issue with 2 issues ago, with Martian Manhunter trapped in the mindscape of Mars. What did you think about this, and what do you think about how this series is going so far?
I have been getting this series all the way through. I've been it's been a little bit all over the place. Now that they're focusing on the particular stories, it's gotten so much better, and I actually don't mind it, even though like we get to have Firestorm show up at the end. It's been a bit of a mess. Mild spoiler, but so what? But it's a nice story about Martian Manhunter. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was literally like, what? What? Stop. No.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, all right. But the art was just kind
Wow,
of...
that was like read along with Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete just had an orgasm.
No. But yeah, the art was kind of tripping me out till the end, and then I got it, and I was like, man, always trust the dog. If your own dog don't like you, something's going on, guys.
Your own dog don't like you, something going on. Check it.
But yeah, I thought this is, I agree with you, Justin. This series has been all over the place, but right now it's very enjoyable.
Man, reading this issue really made me want a Martian Manhunter series. That's what I'll say about it.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, moving on, last but not least, Heroes for Hire, number 1. There's been a bunch of different iterations of this in the Marvel Universe. This one has a pretty unique take where, just to kick it off, pretty obvious, I think, but Misty Knight is basically working as Oracle, the Oracle of the Marvel Universe, calling on various heroes, calling in favors, paying some of them, and over the course of this issue, getting them to take down an Atlantean hook ring, which is a new type of drug. What do you guys think about this kickoff issue?
It's very much like Global Frequency, the Warren Ellis series, but done in a nice way where you know all the heroes that are involved. I liked it. I thought it's well written. I love Abnett and Lanning. The end of the issue, I was like, what? Like they set up so much, and then they're like, bet you didn't see this coming.
I loved the end of this
Really?
issue. Really, I think that the issue I went from, I'm enjoying this, and like you said, I feel like I've seen this take on heroes before with Oracle, with Global Frequency, and it's done very well here, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You get good cameos. It's cool to see how all these heroes are coming together. In fact, one of the things I particularly liked about it is you get used to seeing heroes together in the Marvel Universe. You're like, oh, it's Spider-Man and Iron Man. There's nothing special about that.
Yeah.
But it starts to feel special again throughout this issue, and that twist at the end, which we're definitely not going to ruin here, took it to another level where I cannot wait for the next issue.
I would just like to quickly say, yeah, this was a solid first issue. Got me on board. Reminded me a little bit of the Birds of Prey. But yeah, just exciting. I was a little thrown by the last page reveal, like not that into it. I was loving it, and then it kind of pulled me out.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with Pete. I was like, whoa.
I don't know. It brings in one of my favorite elements. Of
I wanted it to be more of a
Solid
surprise
writing,
for a couple
solid
issues
writing,
later.
really
Oh, really?
Like reveal it later. The revealing
I
it
think
then.
it's great.
It was just a
I
weird
can't
one.
wait to see what happens. I definitely say pick this one up. What
Yeah,
about you
definitely
guys?
pick up.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's our pick of the week.
That's our
Pick of the day. Pick of the day.
I would say Action
We
Comics
remember that we're
Annual,
doing that.
but all right,
No. Well, actually, people were saying they felt like we should each have a pick of the day. So,
all right.
Pete, what's your pick of the day?
Action Annual.
Justin?
That was from last episode. My pick from these three comics is Heroes for Hire.
All right, and my pick is also Heroes for Hire. I'm glad we remembered that.
We take our time.
If you guys have any questions, you can write us at comicbookclublive@gmail.com, Twitter, Comic Book Live, a bunch of other places. Pete.
Tuesdays, New York City, 8 o'clock, People's Improv Theater. We'd love to see you at our live show. We'd love it.
That's great. Come on over. We're gonna make. Pete's gonna make some lemonade.
Yeah, and hopefully you won't end up in that monkey cage again.
Oh, stop. Why?
You're very hairy.